Hey, what's up, classic car guy? You might be interested in this. Well, we're going to show this off in a minute here. This is a saver. Just found out about a little company here locally. Makes some really cool LS swap parts. GV, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I seen that. Seen them comments. I just replied to them. Yeah. So anyway, I run across a company called GeForce Products. They got a website called crossmembers.com. They make a lot of cool stuff. They have mock-up blocks for LS swaps, multiple different kinds of engines, multiple different transmissions. They just brought out a big Cummins swap block, but they're all mock-up blocks, and they're made out of like sheet metal. You can bolt everything to them. You can bolt your headers to them, your intake to them. You can fully mock these things up, and they're like they're under $200, plus shipping and taxes and everything else. But generally they're under $200. These things are lightweight. You can just put them in. You don't have to go out and spend big money on a plastic mock-up block. This is cool stuff. Talking to them, hopefully I can get in to get a factory tour with these guys and really show what they got. A lot of LS swap stuff, a lot of cross member stuff. This right here is going to be a big saver on the GM transmissions. So when you put your engines in, you use them slide mounts like the Dirty Dingos, which these guys actually sell a set of slide mounts too. You can shift your engine forward, but when you do that, sometimes you got like 2.5 inches of movement back and forth on these engines, and you'll lose the location on your cross member. It requires modifications, modifying cross member transmission mounts and everything else. These are specifically for GM transmissions, rear wheel drive, but transmission mount, fully adjustable. Fully adjustable. You got 2 inches of movement either way. Fold it up, slide it back. If you flip it around, you got movement even further back. These are cool, guys. $110. Not a bad deal. Like I said, I just found out about these guys. Wish I'd have known about them earlier. Their transmission cross members are a good deal. But it's a lot of the swap parts they make. But their biggest thing they're pushing right now is the swap blocks. So yeah, it's some cool stuff. What's up, Rusty? They even make Ford parts too, Rusty. But you just got on here. Let's talk about a company called GeForce Products. And the swap blocks and everything else they make are showing this transmission mount I just bought, fully adjustable. Some cool stuff. So, what's everyone up to today? I just wanted to brag about my new stuff, that's all. Because I'm really trying to get in and do a company tour with these guys. I've been talking with them for about a week now. They obviously they want to check me out first because they don't really want to associate with anybody that can be bad publicity or has a channel that's not quite that would represent them well. Yeah, I know. On the Fords, it's a little bit different. But yeah, well, that's what happens when you pop in late, Rusty. You know, if you get my notifications, it just come right in when it happens. You know, we wouldn't be late, would we? It's cool. They kind of showed me, it showed me some stuff on their website, but I've been checking their website out. But crossmembers.com is how you find these guys. Check them out. And if you call them, please mention my name. I don't get nothing off of it. They're not sponsoring the channel. I'm just trying to get in to do. Um, I'm just trying to get in to do a factory tour so I can add it to my video collection of the American made thing. Because I just think it's a good idea. And why not highlight the companies that make parts here in America? You know, so we know where to buy and good cheap, not good cheap parts, but affordable parts that are quality made. How's that? You putting a phone number with it? No, they're not sponsoring me yet, but hey, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I still want to get them out. You know how it is. I can honestly care less if a company sponsors me. But if they have good stuff, why not let you guys know about it? Because I'm not doing my due diligence if I don't let you know about good stuff, right? So how's the weather out in sunny Cali? You guys see I'm wearing a coat, so you know Northeast Ohio is just wonderful right now. Knocking on summer's door and it's still 50 some degrees out. Love it. Yeah, it is nice. I've been over here working. Ooh, got some Fentons on there, huh? You know, I used to be into flatheads. Ford flatheads, real big. Back when I was building my '51 Ford that I chopped 4.5 inches, and I used to have a couple of Fenton intakes. I think my pride and joy was an old two-piece Eddie Myers intake. Now, that was a cool intake. But I don't know. I might be getting back onto the Ford stuff because sitting squirreled away. We got a '47 Ford coupe, two-door coupe that's been in storage for like 50 years, something like that. I'd like to do a revive and drive on it. Any of you guys follow Boris with Street Machinery? He's if you check him out, Boris Marinovitsky, or just even hit Street Machinery, you can kind of find him. Right now, he's been seven. No, he's okay. CC Classic Car. Okay, he does not have a YouTube channel. It is a Facebook page called Street Machinery. Just look up Street Machinery, Euclid, Ohio. He's been 7 days in Rockford, Illinois, doing a big, massive clean out. He bought a horde, and I'm talking a horde of cars. He's got a crew of people. Automotive Archaeology just did a thing on it the other day. They released a video. He showed up out there doing this, but he bought a horde of cars, and man, the stuff they are pulling out of here, the cars they are pulling out of there, it is unreal. Unfortunately, the way this guy, I mean, this guy was saving rusted mufflers and stuff like that, and piling the stuff in there. Unfortunately, from what I'm hearing, he ruined a lot of trim, a lot of, uh, yeah, right. Huge barn, huge warehouse, crammed full to the ceiling. Like, you can't walk around in this place. Uh, they've sent, they've been sending truck, they've been sending back to Ohio car haulers every single day full of cars. Um, you know what? Hit me up in my email, and I think I know somebody that might be interested in that, and I'll send them your information. Matter of fact, the same guy I'm talking about. But uh, and from what I understand, right now they got three 24-foot box trucks full, and they got a 28-foot box truck that's coming in. Um, it is nuts. I hear through the grapevines he paid somewhere in the neighborhood of 200,000 for the equipment, or for the building, not the building, but the contents. And I hear the guy had upwards of $3 million invested in everything that was in it, but he lost storage. Been collecting since the 80s. Yeah, I know this guy wouldn't pay 40. He's a he buys and resells, so there's got to be something on the back end. I mean, you're asking what it's worth, and you're asking a very fair price for it. I don't think that he would be the buyer for it, you know. Which I'm surprised, dude. You know what? Cars that are that clean and that nice, and that's a factory 396 car, isn't it? Well, that's why I said it's a very fair price. Because, yeah, like I said, it's a factory 396 car, right? I called it fair. If it was a Ford, Rusty would be asking 10 times the amount. Thinking that 65 Mustang's rare. Kind of like a... Alright, GB, take it easy, man. 138 VIN, factory 396. Color. Oh, it was a butternut car, okay. Yeah, I'll send you the guy's information if you send me an email. Um, I can't remember if I have your phone number or not. Uh, if you got mine, just shoot me a text. I think we talked that one time, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, guys, think I'm gonna jump off here and get on with the rest of my day. I just wanted to pop this stuff out, guys. Check this website out. Like I said, they got some cool stuff in there. And hopefully these guys see this and let me come down and do a video. It'd be cool, you know? Alright, Rusty, take it easy, GV. You're off. Plastic Car Guy, you're still on here. And, hey, you guys have a nice day and enjoy the weather. 'Cause it's gotta be nicer than what is in here. Hi, guys. As GV would say, doses. Well, you're back to welding and grinding because you're probably working on another Ford, right? Or it could be a Chevy frame. We all got to weld and grind on them because they just disappeared. Newer ones do. Alright, guys. Take care.